we go, a little hike. No sort of cooking. I've got a couple of fasts, one with coffee and one with tea in the bag. And just Avalon and I and the hound, wherever he's gone. Oh, there they are, just over there. Can't see, oh, he's hiding behind the post. There you go. And little hound there. Yep, so I back up to Barnetts Wood, see what it's like for the brownies. Take them out for a little wander and nature talk. Anyway, it's pretty urban around here. Southeast of England, probably the most densely wooded part of the country, plus the most urbanised. Really difficult to escape into the wilds around here. There we go, some Carmina hirsutum, or hairy bittercress. When this grows in abundance, it's nice to pack out in a salad. Around here you have to make sure you wash it because of doggies, but other than that it's got quite a nice peppery taste to it. And young stinging nettles growing up here. This is a railway siding through here. It's quite nice. Hopefully later in the year some fungi will be harvested from here. There we go, wild raspberry canes. Hopefully they're going to fruit this year. Didn't do much last year, but then it was one of the wettest on record, I think. Still, and bog loads of tinder there. If I was going to have a real fire or open fire today, this is what I will be collecting. Up in the distance, the darling Avalon. And trees. I love that sort of mist-like quality trees have when they're coming into bud. Very ethereal. Great sign of spring. Goat willow, I think this one is. We call it pussy willow. Rather nice. Part of the old farm complex. Don't really get to see much of that during the year. It gets covered by a lot of growth. Nice little stand of alder trees there. I think this is mostly the stabling yards here. Quite nice. So at the bottom end of Liptrap's Lane really, and all round here was farmland at one time. It still is for the most part. Quite often when we come here we'll find either sheep, horses or cattle being foddered out here. And that's the down train going towards Hastings. Well, following that along, all that is still growing, though it's fallen. And here we have a nice piece of willow. Amazing tree really, get some cordage out of it. It's great for making fire with, for friction fire sets, and quite good for carving. And of course within the cambium of the bark there's salicylic acid, which helps relieve the pain of a headache and makes great benders as well, or framework for benders. Listen. Small wetland area here, small wetland area, yes. Bit of a forest management going on over there, you know, tree overhanging the fence, I think they chopped it. That brown staining is iron in the water. Very, very, Chalavich Springs abound this area, and just through there on a tree, I'll zoom in on that I think, it's a little bit of bracket fungi. Maybe demonstrate a gypsy well soon out here. It seems to be a good enough area for it. I'll spin round and there's Avalon and Doggy in the distance. Slightly different area to one we usually go to through here. Looks like it gets quite boggy. Can't eat that. It's wild. It's an arum.
You found something.
I know. Doggy's found something. What it is, I know not. Yeah. Yeah, it's quite. It could be quite boggy through, I should think, in the wet. Not sure what these trees are. It's a nice little stand. Hello. Looks like someone's been carving up there. There's like a spade or spatula type thing. And whatever it was must have escaped him. It's nice through here. Oh, it's a paddle. That's what someone said down there. And Avalon's pointing out some turkey tail there. It's quite nice. I should think it gets very boggy and very flooded through here in the wet. And the spring, or the start of a spring anyway. Let's wander up through here, see how boggy it gets.
There's deer prints in here.
Yeah.
That could be what he was chasing.
We never caught it, so that means we go without dinner tonight. Yeah, it's nice through this bit. I've been on this bit before, and I come down through that way, and I came to there. Last summer this was, on a small walk, and Alfie decided to jump in that lot. But he's done his usual thing. He has a wander, says Alfie. He likes to do his own thing when he's off the lead. It's not bad through here. I mean, look how boggy and swampy it is through there. Nice source of water. Not a bad place to camp out, really. Just do a little overnight here, maybe. Some lesser celandines down there. If I zoom in. There we go. I do have a few thoughts kicking around my head and got a few ideas. And there he is. Young Alfie. An all too rare scene, primroses growing wild. Most of them get picked. If I zoom back out, you can see where they are.
You're swimming again.
And I think Doggy's down there somewhere. He's behind, zoom in. There he is, having a paddle. Alfie! I think there's a fox about. Avalon saw a fox earlier, and I think
it's down there.
Keeps picking up on the scent. I can see you, Alfie. It's no good hiding. Well, there we go, folks. Wee tent pig. For a wee tent. Sort of hobbit sized, I suppose. And a 3-cup point. There's little doggy again. And this is Barnetts Wood Nature Reserve. Little bit of forest management going on over there. Yes, trees were cut back ages ago, long before I started coming up here. It's not a bad little place. It's primarily birch woodland. A bit further down the hill there, going down there, you'll find there's a lot of alder. Over that way, I've got to think, yeah, no, towards that way, as a stream comes down, and that used to be a powder mill there, and they used to do a lot of charcoal burning through here of the alder, and they turned it into high grade gunpowder, no doubt to furnish the Navy and the Army during the Napoleonic Wars. Around Kent in particular, there's lots of little ponds called hammer ponds, and before the Industrial Revolution, iron ore was extracted and then smelted into iron and then made into cannonballs, which actually supplied a lot of cannonballs to the Napoleonic Wars, and a bit earlier in history to Drake and the ill-fated Spanish attack upon this country. Anyway, here's spring around, there's a little doggy over there still. It's not a bad little set of woodland here. Incredibly noisy, lots of bird song at the moment. Woodpeckers, tits, the odd chiff-chaff. The tits are the most vocal ones of the lot, really. And plenty of birches around here have got knife scars on them, where people have obviously watched a programme or read something about using birch to start fires. But you don't always need birch. There's many other ways of starting a fire. And there's Alfie having an explore. Well, we're on our way back home now, and we've had a little forage. I've got some hedge garlic called Jack White Hedge garlic mustard. There's a lot of celandines there. This is the very urban part. Some giant hogweed about, and some Kells parsley. It's been a very pleasant walk, and I've got some sticks off a alder, which I'm going to do a little project on. Fishing floats and a straw. Should do that up in the man cave. It's been a very glorious day, and there's Doggy.